get a sense right away of what this was. But I want to say this is used as senior housing now, as is so often the case with these old hotels. Once they become abandoned, they seem to always turn them into senior housing or some kind of public housing, which is not a bad reuse. But here's a couple of abandoned shops here on the edge of, on the fringe of the downtown. But it's a pretty big town. I want to say it was like 25,000 or something like that, and when Maytag closed. And I think it lost some population, but not to the extent that you would think it would. So right now I'm going to go, and I may have to pull up the map. I'm going to go looking for this old mill that they repurposed as an office building. The thing is, oh, there it is. Okay, it's over there. Yeah, because I see there's the old Maytag office building. They had this massive office building, and I kind of wanted to see what they were doing with that, because used to be it was just abandoned. There's the public library, and I'm going by a supermarket right now. Let's see here. So this is an apartment complex? This is a hotel. I don't know what this is. That's apartments. That's new. So you can see the building in front of me. That looks abandoned. So let's go check it out. Over here. At least I can't go that way. So here's arts and artists. So they have an artist space over here. This is probably an old Maytag property that they repurposed. I would imagine it was either a parking lot or a building was there that they demolished. So yeah, here's the old office complex for Maytag. And now it looks like they got some shops on the bottom, maybe. Legacy Plaza. And you can see over there, they got a little breezeway. It looks like there's a restaurant set up there. There's a mortgage company up front and the bottom. Doesn't look like the upper floors are occupied at all. Yeah, that's got a for lease sign on it, that building right there, so that's obviously not occupied. Oh, that's what I was looking for right there. Let me flip around and I'll go over to that. That's weird that they got this whole parking lot divided off. It's too bad because you can't get through. I don't know what the rationale for that was. So this is the old mill I was talking about. This was from what I remember in reading about it, this brick building back here was the original Maytag building. And then as the company expanded, they needed more space. So what's here? Oh, they got a bar? That's cool. There's a bunch of beer signs up there. Well, let's see. Let's stop for a minute. I'll turn the wipers off. Let's see who's in here. Because the bar, so the bar is on the second floor of the building the building on the part of the building on the right. But this is it's a very cool building. Let's see. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just Googling the building, Legacy Plaza. Dinner and drafts. They have that section on their official website. Oh, it's an event. Okay. Thought I was going to talk about okay. Legacy Plaza history. I guess the Maytag plant at one time produced war equipment, probably during World War II. Excuse me. Got a map of it, building 1 and 2, executive boardroom, a courtyard. So there's a courtyard behind this. I don't really want to go walking right now. I don't have an umbrella. It's pretty nasty outside. They're not going to tell me who's in here though, because there's some bar upstairs. Let's see if Google Maps says anything about it. It's got a sign on it right there. It just says 1958, so I can't read what that says. Oh, and then there's 1949. It's all these different, what's it called? Milestones. There we go. Yeah, so that's okay. So this is called the Cellar Peanut Pub, and there's actually another brewery just over there that I don't see. It should be. I should be able to see it from here, but I don't. All I see is a building that's closed. Let's see. I don't know if this place is actually open. Let me try looking it up. It would be interesting to go in there. Geselig Brewery. No, they're not open today. Let's go over there and look at it. So it's interesting. So they got a beer bar, and right next to the beer bar, they have a brewery. That's kind of, I guess it happens sometimes. It usually happens in like towns, like I said, like on a busy street. This is interesting though. Yeah, they don't have their signs on, so I've seen them open. So let's see, where's the brewery? So this is kind of interesting. So they have the area closed sign up here. So I'm just gonna kind of cruise in front of this. I'm not gonna go in because I don't want to upset anybody. But so, and there's this DMACC. That's I want to say Des Moines Area Community College. That's who is operating out of most of these buildings back here. So I don't know. I still don't know where the brewery is. Maybe it's back there. There's another building on the other side. I don't see any signs for anything. There's a bunch of picnic tables. It's back behind a fence too. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, who knows. When I came in, there were people standing out there in that plaza, and they're gone. I don't know where they went. It's just interesting to see this stuff, you know, industrial repurposing. You know, I've always been interested in that. You know, obviously it's easier to repurpose these old office facilities than it is the actual manufacturing facilities. Because what do you do with a, 20,000 square foot building with, 30-foot ceilings? I mean, it's, with just no walls and concrete floors. So we'll go over to the DMACC, which I think I can get there over from here. It looks like maybe the community college took over the whole thing. So I'm not even seeing any Iowa State. That was interesting. So over there to the right is the back side of this, and there clearly used to be a building, another building there, and there's a little, I can't read that. What does it say? Maytag Phase 1. There's an interpretive sign over there that I can't really read. And again, I don't really want to get out in the rain. Community campus, Des Moines Area Community College, yeah. So yeah, I guess the Iowa State used to have a campus here. Because I very clearly remember, oh no, there it is. Iowa State University Extension and Outreach, Jasper County. Yeah. So that's the Iowa State campus. So there you go. Let me go back out to the road here. So we are no longer on Route 6. So let's get back over to it. I think we're one street over. So let's go down. Okay, so I think this Best Western is new. And it's cool to see they're getting, one of the things that really kind of a good sign in a town is when they build a hotel in the center. That means people want to stay in the middle of their town. So that's a very good thing. So we'll get back on Route 6 here.